All right, let's read some more super chats. Bradley Meyer says the Nashville shooter had another target in mind. However, after she did a threat assessment, she decided it was too secure. Democrats voted against Securing Schools Act and Protect Our Children Act. Yep. That's right.
I heard there was like a different building. Isn't that the case? It was a different
Seriously?
building? And there was a guard on duty,
Yes,
so she couldn't.
that's what I was referencing earlier in the program.
So what do you guys think? Do you think like we should have security guards in schools so people can like the whole thing that they were talking about with the having, like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if you go to a school, if you say that you put a like, here, think of it this way: you live at a house, right? Would you put a giant sign on your lawn saying "gun-free home"? Like, would you want to do that? Would you do that? And if you wouldn't want to do it, tell me why. And one of the big answers to that question is probably, well, what if someone wants to rob me and they see the sign "gun-free house"? They would come into I would be a target because I have nothing. I'm basically saying I'm defenseless. Come rob me. What do you think? So what do you think happens when you put that same sign in front of a school? I'm defenseless. Come take us out. Like, come on now. Like, security guards at schools, minimum. Teachers, like, I think that's just the simplest way. Have a police car just in the front, just literally in the front of the school, and then have another one in the back patrolling. Cameras, whenever cameras, have a police up in front. It's a deterrent. Have the cameras. Make sure all the exits are obviously locked from the outside. And that's simple. We don't need to go into the whole thing of teachers need to carry. If they want to carry, I don't see why they. I mean, you can have you'll have issues in the school where, well, what if the kid gets the gun? Well, police is outside in his car, so there's no way a kid's gonna get a gun unless he physically goes into the police car and takes it out, and then, well, then the likelihood of that happening is so small, it's ridiculous. But it's a bit higher if teachers are carrying it on their person and they're in school with a bunch of kids. Kids could gang up on them and then take the gun, and then that's an issue. But when you have kids ganging up on teachers, what type of school? Like, I think there's a lot more failing in that school than I think there's when you start having kids ganging up on teachers inside schools, that's not normal. I think you have a bigger problem. I think there's a much more a bigger festering problem within the school dynamic for why kids are ganging up on teachers. There's lots of different reasons to why kids would do that, but then again, that's not normal. The idea of having kids group up on a teacher like that's kind of crazy. There's definitely more issues involved than whether they get a gun or not.
For some reason, it was during Uvalde, I broke down and I made some post about it, about the, why are we not Army, putting security guards outside of schools, of all the things to allow myself to get
Yes, why are we not putting security guards outside of schools? Honestly, I have a feeling that people are gonna be like, oh, what if the kids get the guns from the thing? Like, they're security guards. You're not a security guard if a little kid can take your gun. Get qualified security guards. Bro, it's not that hard. You got strong people out there. You got police officers, security guards, private security. They are you got the Secret Service, and we don't have a giant. We don't have issues of the Secret Service having their guns stolen from kids. That's not an epidemic happening here. That argument is so. Wait, I can't say that, can I? It's so stupid. I used the R word. Yeah, that actually is something that bugs me a little bit. I'm gonna like preach, man. Preach.
I broke down and I made some post about it, about the, like, why are we not Army, putting security guards outside of schools? Of all the things.
Outside of schools. Yes, outside of schools. Like that, such a simple solution. You don't have to worry about kids attacking key teachers for their, I'm just going to rehash what I just said, but whatever. Like, it's just, come on now. It's just, why? It's such a simple fix. Now let's get a gun-free zone. Yeah, the gun-free zone is like I already gave you the analogy and the argument, so I'm not even gonna rehash it. Gun control. Yeah, let's get rid of all the guns, and then people that want to get guns illegally through the border, because there's no way you can stop guns from coming to the border unless you have some border security. That I guess that's also racist as well, because we can't be blocking people from coming over the border. That's just dumb, right? It's racist. People they don't think these things through. They say, school shootings ban guns. Yeah, that's gonna fix everything, because the criminals so care about our laws. It's not like they're called criminals because they break the laws. So let's put more rules in place to stop them from getting it. Oh wait, they still get it because they don't break. They don't care about the laws. It's so dumb. It's so stupid. People are just like, yeah, that's a solution. It sounds like it could be a solution, but then you think just 2 seconds into it, you're like, okay. If someone wants to get a gun, they're gonna get it legally or illegally. They can't get it legally, they're gonna get it illegally if they really want it. And it's not like it's super easy to get guns in the first place anyways. Like, we already have those background checks. Everyone says, oh, we need background check. We already have that. Calm down. People that don't go through a background check, they got the gun illegally. If they didn't go through a background check, they got it illegally. People are getting them without getting background checks. So therefore we need more no, we already have background checks. They're just getting them illegally. Like, I'm done with that argument. Oh, this is still happening though. That's because they're getting it illegally. But background checks, we already have them. It's this circular argument. It's this, you know how this really bothers me. Really bothers me. It's so stupid. That's all I have to say about that. What do you guys think? No more gun stuff. I'm done with that segment. I think I've rehashed it like 3 times now.
Thinking.
Because they're not smart enough to understand that 3D printed guns exist and they can't ban them.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's my point exactly. My point exactly. It's just, it's like people want to show that they're actually trying to do something, but their solutions aren't actually fixing anything. Yeah, what do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments below.